All right. Good evening, everybody. Nice little still pause for you there. So this is my bigger box. So you might be able to guess what I intended that shape to be. I didn't give you those dimensions because those are too small for your knee, for your leg. These are a little too small. This was a test run. This you can look on the dimensions here, and you can come up with what that hole is. This is a little too small, so you're going to have to size it for your knee. Go ahead. If you're going to do something like this, size your leg part first, and then build this around it. That's a big O magnet. I'm not going to mess with it too much. That'll hurt you. That'll break your finger if it snaps on something. But yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I didn't mark it here because it was intended to be inside the hole. Set that right there. Oh, check out this. Check this out. Look at that nostalgic dude right there. Oh, the nostalgia just comes at me when I seen that. I had to have it. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about this. 30 degrees, I forgot to say that. 30 degrees here, same as the other one. This is 30 degrees from here. 30, okay? I'll add that back and make some pictures. But I did this in millimeter. It might be hard to see. That's millimeters, 76.2. Self-explanatory there. I mentioned that right there. But yeah, this contour, you need to match that. It may need to be a little bigger, so it may need to be something like this. Come up here. And then the hole that I did, that was right here, it needs to be bigger. It's going to have to be bigger, unless this is for a kid, because this could be like for a kid, right? See, I did it to scale. So it's small. So you can tell that it's going to be small. So make it a little bigger. I'd make it like 5 inches by 4, and then you can make your contours a little bigger. You're just going to have to match it for your own leg or whoever's leg or whatever you're going to do with this. But yes, the idea was you just set it on there. You have the correct polarity pointing here. In my case, I believe it was north, facing out. And the way you test that is you get a glass dish, and you stand that up in the glass dish. And then you jiggle it a little bit, jiggle the dish, kind of like this, and that magnet will orientate itself north-south. And the North Pole on Earth is actually south magnetic. That's why the north needle points that way. It's actually backwards. So your North Pole on your magnet will face the North Pole, because that's actually the magnetic south up there. It's not the north magnetic, that's down south. But that's why. So it can get a little confusing. So just use the Earth to tell you which side. If the side's pointing north, that's north. If it's pointing south, that's south. Okay? Even though it's backwards. You just got to keep that in mind. All right? Not too long. One last shot there. I like the magnet with the hole because you can do stuff with it later. Other experiments. You don't have to have a hole. It's up to you. You can do any shape. I like round because the magnetic field naturally wants to be round. So I'm just kind of helping it naturally do its thing. Square magnets are round too, but they're a little weird. Like, they're shaped funny. I can draw some fields. You can see some under a ferrocell. They're shaped a little funny. They're almost square-like, but they'll have a rounded contour to them, if that makes sense. That's why a pyramidal magnet focuses its flux. The only reason it can do that is because it's still, even though it's still square and the field's round and the whole shape's square, it's still focusing. It's still trying to pull itself to the nose. So, and if you look at that field on the ferrocell or the viewing film, it doesn't look square. It looks almost between a square and a round. So anyway, all right, hope y'all enjoyed that. The next video, I'll probably bring out the actual light because I have that light. I made it. So anyway, peace.